No matter how many of you wimps show up, you will never be able to defeat me!
Deanna! Good girl, Kate!
I have to turn in all this stuff.
That's
Probably
checkmate,
do, I
Cooper.
guess. Unless you want to wait like a few minutes.
You're not
You want me
half
to TP
bad.
now? Not really.
So, Sibel finally achieved what we spent all those years.
Already did that one. Yeah, but I mean it still works. I still need to train. Oh, let me do this. You see that? I invented that.
Years researching, I must say I'm rather impressed. The irony is so delicious. It will be your undoing. You won't see the light of another day.
It looks like Doug was right. Underneath it all, you were just afraid of the power of my antibodies. You lived with the fear that their existence would lead to the loss of your power.
Tell yourself what you want. I still win!
Nope. Got you beat, big guy. Villains can't resist jumping at the enemy's bait. You types never seem to learn.
What's going on here?
You haven't figured it out, muscle brains? Mila didn't inject you with what you think. That was just a little adrenaline, not Kirill's antibodies.
It takes time to derive a drug from antibodies in the blood. But luckily for us, you didn't even consider that.
We tricked you into believing that you'd lost your power. So you chose to rely on Anthem.
What's this? My body is...
Yeah, too bad you already used the drug with the same chemical makeup as Anthem before doing it again.
Right. That's something we learned about the drug. If you use multiple doses in a short period, you end up completely losing control of your body. Special Anthem formula? Someone with your background should know there's no such thing. All Zabel gave me was information, and access to the eye system. Looks like you finally reached overdrive.
Just Anthem! How could I have fallen for a simple bluff?
Now I can administer treatment.
No, you won't!
You're just relying on your power now, I can tell. You don't see anything.
Of course not. Because your power was all you ever really had.
It's your mental stumbling block. Time for your medicine. Brian Cooper, you are under arrest for the illicit use of the drug Anthem.
Aren't you idiots forgetting one important detail here?
The bombers!
Ugh, that was a nasty little idea you dreamed up, buddy.
Indeed. And as the commander of this base, I'm the only one with the authority to call off the airstrike.
815 hours, per Lis Valletta Penal Code Article 253, and effective as of this moment. All Brian Cooper's official authority has been suspended for proven Anthem use, as well as abuse of power, and suspected acts of treason against the Lis Valletta military. Thus, all his authority shall pass to his adjutant, Kirill Vrubel.
Abort the mission! I repeat, abort the mission!
I sent the photos exactly as instructed. He's done.
That's right. We had no jurisdiction when we first came here, so to get rid of you, and do it in a way that wouldn't get us in trouble, we needed to get you to use Anthem in my eye line, and somehow catch you in the act. Do we have clearance, Adjutant?
Yeah. Also, you have the right to remain silent, Cooper.
It's time to go! Come on!
Deanna, Kay, that sign says the exit is down this way.
We have no choice. We can't wait. Just shut up and run!
What the hell is going on now?
Once the self-destruct sequence initiates, there's no possible way to stop the devices from taking their intended course.
You okay, Constable Vrubel?
I think I'm all right, but we might have lost Cooper.
It's fine. We can arrest him again.
But how?
I told you. I came to this place to rescue you.
Hey, Apple! I thought we called off the airstrike. What's going on?
We did, but the self-destruct still has Travis.
What about Travis, huh?
Hey, big guy. I think you'd better put a pep in your step.
All right, they're sending help.
Good. We've got to get the hell out of here.
Damn it. These guys sure are a bitch to look after. Not bad, huh? That's my loan. 100,000 Liz Valletta dollars saving your ass.
You're a good guy, Derek, and I'll pay you back. Don't you worry. You've got to have faith in them. Look, he might only give it the bare minimum, but he'll
But I
make
got
sure
$100
everything works
donation,
out.
by the way.
It's just the man Doug is.
He'll never do what he can't do. But Doug will always do what he promises.
Yeah, if Doug swore to you that he would save the world, then he'd save it by
Alright.
5 and still clock out on time.
Let me check my test.
If he really wants to eradicate poverty and demolish the class system, he'll get it done by the time he retires.
So Pikey.
That's the kind of man Doug Billingham is.
The villain you captured escapes, and his hideout is about to self-destruct. There's no telling how much time you have left. Let your guard down now, and you die.
But strangely, in this moment you feel no fear. Instead, all you notice is excitement. Yes, this is exactly the life I've always dreamed of. The music's about to swell triumphantly, and the theme song will crossfade in. The beat will start driving harder, and the tempo will pick up. It seems like the heroes are gonna make it out of this one alive. No part of it feels bad in the least. So don't think. Feel so good! This is crazy, Doug. Do you hear what they're saying right now?
It's a hell of a lot better than what happens if we don't do it. We'd both end up dead. I like that face, Constable Vrubel. But save it for when it's time to do this for real. No way in hell am I using Anthem. Don't worry. I've got a plan, and I think it'll work.
Doug's a little bit of a liar, to be perfectly frank.
Sure. It's all a big lie. Deanna will get caught, our decoy, and that'll throw Cooper off the scent.
You're right, that's an awesome plan. Deanna's perfect for it. Mila? But why? There's always something a little shifty about him, but regardless, he's my hero.
Believe in me, Kirill. Trust me.
But doesn't the one who gets captured win the title of hero? Nope, that's not how it works. Doug is the hero, no doubt. And what does that make me? The sidekick. Are you okay?
Hey! Kirill!
You can figure it out later, and kick Travis's ass later too if you want.
They're here to rescue us, come on! You're almost there, Doug! Damn it, what are you waiting for?
I'm stuck!
Doug, no!
Get out of here! You want to get caught in a blast?
Don't try and be a hero! It isn't a good look for you!
Constable Vrubel, listen to me.
What is it now?
You clearly don't know me. Not as well as you think. I never said I didn't want to be a hero.
Yes, you did! Something about only lasting 15 minutes!
Yeah, but still. This way I'll always live on in your heart. And that's an even greater honor.
You really aren't cut out for it. Heroes need to be graceful and dignified.
Then you're disqualified.
Yeah, and that's why we're detectives.
Guess you're right about that. The comical type, too.
I'll just have to take you all with me. If reinforcements come down from the colony, then that will mean the end of Earth. Zabel! How exactly did you manage to get in here?
I came in using one of those things.
What does one of those things mean?
So you're trying to be the sole survivor of the season finale, eh, Cooper?
What? No!
Don't you think it's a tall order for the whole main cast to make it out alive? Especially the surprise villain of the last arc? Listen to me, Cooper. Don't think of this as revenge. I'm still just angry at you for your terrible habit of wasting perfectly good food.
I'm sorry, Derek. About your bus.
No, it's fine. If you're gonna say sorry to someone, then you should apologize to Mila.
For what?
Well, I owe you an apology for not paying you much, and for blowing up your workplace.
I don't really care, honestly.
But all I have left on Earth is the loan, and this little thing.
You put that away right now! I will throw you off!
It's all gonna work out just fine.
But now I don't have any way to pay back the money I borrowed from you.
Wait, so you're his lender?
Oh, don't worry. Nobody can do everything perfectly, you know?
She looks just like her. But she's still not the real Yuri, is she?
No, it's Yuri, all right. The original, too.
Huh?
You had better get Travis to explain that one.
I'm truly sorry. Please, I beg your forgiveness.
He says this is the ultimate form of groveling.
Since Travis's head is embedded in the ground, let me explain. I'm sure you remember a few episodes back when Travis spilled coffee down the front of his shirt? Yup, it just so happened to be on Yuri's maintenance day. In a moment of clumsiness, Travis spilled his damn bean juice right onto Yuri's internals. This caused her to start acting bizarrely, which was not a good sign. Travis decided she just needed to dry out a bit. So, he temporarily activated Yuri's spare body without consulting Dr. Apple and stayed up all night in secret, working on the forbidden task of copying her core data, trying to cover up his clumsy and unethical deeds.
I'm Yuri.
Then, that awful explosion happened. The one we all thought killed our comrade.
But that's her, all right. The real Yuri.
Yuri!
I'm just glad I take my coffee black. If any sugar got in, her circuits could have shorted out completely, and that might have been the end.
Still got it, Boxer. That was a great punch.
Oh, hey guys. Travis just told me that he's buying today. Nice, huh?
Lucky break. A lesser man would have to face real consequences.
Hey, Doug. I'm submitting my resignation to Travis. I caught a real lucky break this time around, but there's a high likelihood that the people of Nikai will come after me again. And the next time, we might not all make it out unscathed.
You're such a dweeb. I'm always amazed at just how stupid you are. You could totally hide in plain sight like you have up till now.
That's right. I'm sure not gonna tell anyone.
Yeah, and if they do come back for you, we'll just have to deal with them then.
Well, you heard him. And 7-0 itself might be done for the time being anyway. Let's not worry about the future.
And so, that's how the case ended. They blamed most of it on Cooper's corruption and treason, and chalked the rest up to Esperanza seeking revenge against him after he used and discarded them. The existence of Nikai remained a well-kept secret. As for 7-0's alleged assault on the military, we got out of that one partly because Cooper forced me into the position of his adjutant in order to persuade me to join him. Then, when I was made aware of the full extent of his treason, I was able to enlist their help putting an end to everything he did. And that's how it all played out. Of course, nothing happened to Morgan or the others. Valeri, still helps out at Derek's place. And I'm sure Grandpa Dan would be very happy we're together again. Oh, by the way, apparently Doug has no idea why Zabel even decided to help 7-0 in the first place. Doug said Zabel probably has some shred of good left in him. Soon it was election season. Time for the mayoral race. Right now, the incumbent is in the lead, but Dorman is campaigning on a massive crackdown of drug crime and seems to be gaining steadily in the polls. Wondering why I'm telling you about any of this? Well, with Dorman's campaign appealing to the public, 7-0 wasn't disbanded after all, and we're still in operation. That's right. Even with Esperanza defeated, Anthem is still around, and so are Anthem users. It could all just dry up tomorrow, or maybe it'll never really go away. Who knows? I sure can't predict the future. So, as long as Anthem is on Lis Valletta streets, as long as criminals try to sell it in our city, our work will never really be done.
Freeze! It's 7-0!
Put your hands on your head and get down on the ground. And also, tell me what you think has been the greatest moment in your life up till now. Spare no details.
Yep. This is a story about ordinary detectives working a beat in a particular city. Brave men and women who are willing to risk their lives in the line of duty.
Wrong! This is a story about detectives, sure, but it's also a story about a group of heroes. People who saved the world from disaster. The true magnitude of which they themselves didn't even fully understand.
So, could you please elaborate on that, Zerka?
Okay, look. I'm so used to my night job where I make a lot of cash, nightclub bouncing and bar fighting. Women come up to me and say, "You look so fucking perfect. I love your voice and you got so much energy. I just want to take you home. You're like a puppy dog." I got used to the attention. When I got a week off of work just so I can meditate and do my yoga and shit, I missed the attention. So I said, hey, there's bound to be a fucking something on Omegle. And I go through a sea of penises. I'm rolling through the ocean.
That's so true.
I'm fucking jealous. To give me a compliment. And when I found that woman, it turned out to be one of your people. And your people said, hey, Raj's shows are very funny, but without you, it's actually like watching paint dry.
So it was one of my viewers posing as a woman recruiting you to the Raj show.
Not posing, I interpreted as a woman because they didn't tell me their freaking pronouns.
Wow, very respectful and progressive.
Damn, woke as fuck, dude. Zerka's so this is how fake Canadians are, bro. Even when they're trying to fucking portray fascists on the internet, the Canadian kindness slips out.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right, guys, we're ready to start the show. Before we start the show, I've got to go take a pee. So I'm gonna mute Zerka because I'm afraid of what he says when I'm gone.
Shut up, man. I'm not.
All right, just 1 second, Zerka. Trust me, you'll be back. Just don't worry about it. Just calm down. Just sit there. Just prove that you can sit there. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. Would you guys mind talk amongst yourselves real quick?
Yeah, no problem. Yo, what up, dude? Yo, what's up, Hassan? How you been, dude?
Pretty good, man.